Hey guys, Veeran here, and this is.
Tini, hi.
In this video we will be discussing whether should son be treated differently than daughter. And we don't have any children yet, but we do have a kinda of a difference of opinion. So Tini, what do you think? Should son be treated differently if we have both son and daughter? Should we treat them differently, or should we give them an equal treatment? What do you think in raising them up?
Okay, I mean, of course, I want to give them equal treatment, equal freedom, everything the same. Um, but I have to admit that there are certain restrictions I will need to impose on my daughter, because like for me, when I grow up, I do not understand a lot of things. Like when my dad would impose more restrictions on me compared to my brother, like he has more freedom, so I do not understand that. But now as I grow older, I can, although I do not have any children yet, but I can see where he's coming from. Like he's more like, parents, they are more protective over daughters, which I understand now. But not to the extent of, like, not letting the daughter go out and then the son gets to go out. No, it's not that at all. But it's like, just give you an example. Like, when I was really young, I will need to wait for my parents to actually send me to the place that I want to go. Like if I want to go to the shopping mall with my friends and all that, my parents will actually send me there, and they don't really allow me to take the public transport, whereas my brother has the freedom to take the public transport. So that's the difference there.
Mm,
So yeah lah, I think to a certain extent there will be like a different treatment on my son and my daughter. So yeah, what do you think?
okay. To me, I honestly think, okay, maybe it's impossible to get to that level, like strictly equal, but um, I don't see why. I don't see why son should be given more
Freedom.
freedom, or maybe more leeway compared to daughter, because to me, whatever restriction that, let's say, we impose on daughters should be given the same to the boys, to sons. Because, like, for example, like you mentioned, taking the public transport, understand if the daughter, like, maybe just teenager, or maybe 14-15 year old, then maybe you have
Concern,
hesitant,
worried.
yes, worry she will be taking the public transport and all that. But then, isn't it the same for your son
Son.
son also? So this doesn't mean he's a boy, then things will not happen. So things happens also. So but I do understand what you're saying, like, for example, like at night, so curfew. So maybe I will worry more
If the girl, if the
if
daughter
if
haven't come
the,
back
yeah,
yet.
if the daughter as compared to the boys. That doesn't mean I'm not worried, but as much as the boy. But
But there will be
I
certain,
understand
like,
what you are saying, yeah. But then, if we do have both, to be fair, the curfew should be the same,
yeah.
or maybe they will have to go together. I mean, if they want to go out late until late at night, then they have to go together, or something like that. So I mean, um, to say that son can come back later than the daughter, I don't think it should be that way, because my concern is, what I worry is, the daughter will,
Feel
um,
not fair, and then end
yes,
up being rebellious and all
and
that.
and
Yeah.
and but more to the son, actually, because the son will feel like he is entitled,
Entitled. Yeah, true.
and then he will, in the end, he will do things that he thinks, or just because he's a guy, then he can do this, and girls. So like, so if we give them equal treatment at the young age, then he and she will have that environment when they eventually grow up.
Yeah, true.
What do you think? So I understand what you're saying, but
So you're saying that we just give them like equal, like okay, if your curfew is like 11 o'clock, means you have to be back by 11, 10 or 11, then it's both are the same. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I would care less for the boys because they're boys, but it's just like end of the day we're just a bit worried, like is our girl okay? And I think yeah, I think I totally agree with you, like end of the day we should give them the same equal same
Try
same
our best to
give them the equal
be equal.
protection.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's impossible to be totally equal because they are boys and
Different
girls. Yeah, but as close as possible.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I I totally agree with you on that. Yeah, we should actually give them the same and if let's say I were to like okay, let's go back to sending them to the certain destination they wanted to go to. I think even whether it's son or daughter, I think it's still best if we can send them, then we send them to their destination. But if not, then if we to take the public transport, then we will encourage them to take it together, so at least they are there together for each other. Oh
But I
no.
don't think they want to go together. I don't think because
They will have their own friends
yes, and they will be at a different age.
yeah, true.
So
Like for me, I wouldn't want to go out with my brother. I want to go out by myself.
yeah. So I don't think so. I mean, that will be ideal, but
If they want to, but if they do not want to, then if I mean, I mean the protection that I'm gonna impose on both of them. I mean, even for daughters as well, we're not gonna like put them in a bubble like until how old, right? I mean, for me as well. I mean, I was in a bubble until only when I was in university only, that's where I just start to like get to like explore and know how to do things about. But because before that, I don't my parents are really protective over me, so so there are lots of things that I couldn't do. Like I want to go somewhere, my parents just say no, I cannot go. So it gets really frustrated, but um so I'm gonna try to give more freedom to them, especially on my daughters. So yeah, I think we should just try our very best to give them equal rights, equal freedom to our sons and daughters.
okay, maybe equal the as close as possible.
Possible,
Yeah,
yeah.
but because
Try to
yeah, so okay, so let us know, guys. What do you think? Should son have the same treatment, or should son have more freedom or more leeway as compared to daughters in in terms of upbringing, in
upbringing.
terms of restriction, what they can do and what they cannot do in a family. So let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.